Hey guys, Big Eternal Flames Gaming here with Shadow, and we're back with another League of Legends video for you guys. This time we're going to showcase a champion we haven't done before by the name of Pantheon. Basically, from what I understand, he's generally a top laner, or he can jungle. He looks pretty tanky. He's got some really nice moves that we'll show you a little bit later in the video. But this skin is a limited edition skin. I don't know for the exact duration how long it's going to be available for, but it looks absolutely mad. Without further ado, I'm going to throw over to Shadow. Hope you guys like the video.
Hey guys, so yeah, as Big said, we're playing on Pantheon. We're showcasing the new limited edition skin, Myrmidon Pantheon. This comes off the back of Riot's new Pantheon rework. So he has a completely different base model. He has a completely new set of skins, something like 4 or 5 skins. I really hope this Aurelion Soul doesn't follow me around for the whole game. Yeah, so here we go, here's a recall. He looks something like a Spartan warrior. He has like a mohawk under his helmet. It's actually the first skin that he takes his helmet off with. And this is all part of the rework. So yeah, there's a few new skins, and the base skin is new as well. We have the Myrmidon Pantheon. We have one of the Pantheon skins looks like a play on Perseus. We have another one that has Pantheon being brought down by the gods. And there's also Zombie Slayer Pantheon, which is all of which are all limited edition along with this skin. As well as this, I'll be going over some of the reworked abilities that he has. So his Q has changed up a bit. It's been balanced a bit. Thank you, ASOL, for leaving. And here comes Nasus and Galio. So while we're fighting them, his Q, his spear, while it's still a spear, you can now either throw it or jab at short range, so either click or hold on. His W hasn't changed that very much. It's still just dash, but it stuns for a second now, which is a new feature. His E now makes you immune from the front, much like Yasuo's shield wall ability. So he's immune from the front. He puts up a shield, and he has a clear. His E is his ability that makes him very good for use in jungle, because it's a very good clear for raptors, for Krugs, etc. And his ultimate, which has been reworked, Grand Starfall, he's able to leap in the air and then crash down as a meteor, targets an area, and deals at base level up to 300 magic damage to enemies in a line. And it decreases further out from the middle of the circle. So that's the new reworked ultimate. It used to be like Galio's ultimate, where he would jump up into the sky and then crash land on the other side of the map. So I think the range is, if I'm at the inner turret in base, he can reach almost to the outer turret on top lane, which is very effective, both as a top laner and as a jungler, because you can help your teammates from the other side of the jungle, from a different lane. You can roam from top lane to mid lane to help out your mid lane when you've pushed up on the enemy outer turret. So yeah, this rework is very, very good in my opinion. It's definitely his Q and his E, the rework Q and E, are very useful both in the top lane and the jungle. Specifically the E in the jungle with that clear. And as I said before, this skin looks amazing. It looks a lot like the Dragon Slayer Pantheon skin. And I might show you guys later in another video. I also have the Dragon Slayer skin, where his shield has like the toning that the Dragon Slayer skin has. But as with all the other new skins, it's like Riot has worked hard on the graphics, worked hard on the recall. They always work hard on the recall, and this whole rework champion is like, he's very, very good. I would recommend. From a glance, he is looking at being placed in A tier, to being among the top 5-6 top laners, and then a little bit lower in jungle, because obviously meta jungle right now is Lee Sin, Evelyn, you know, Karthus, all of that. We've got a nice pick on Galio here. So what you're gonna want to be building with Pantheon on top lane is you're gonna be wanting to not get Triarch. You're gonna want to be getting the Black Cleaver. You're gonna want Duskblade. For true damage, you're gonna want Guardian Angel. For attack damage and armor, and you're gonna want Yumu's Ghostblade. So all of that for lethality, attack damage, armor, so you can buff up and be your top lane carry if that chance arises. If you win your lane as Pantheon, it's really good to have strong armor, strong attack damage, and lethality. And obviously that coupled with the E, with his Q and his ultimate, that'll all go very nicely. So yeah, his core build would be Duskblade, Yumu's Ghostblade, Black Cleaver, Guardian Angel, more of Malmortius, and Death's Dance. That will be his build. For boots, we'll be going for Tabites or Movers. And for top lane, obviously you'll be taking Flash or Ghost and Teleport, and for jungle, Flash or Ghost or and Smite. Definitely in the early game, because he's nice and tanky, he will be strong against other tanks. You'll be wanting to start your Q first, then your W, then your E, and your attack combos will be Q, then E, then W. So you have your spear going out first, then you put up your immune wall, and then you with the clear, and then dash to stun them. Or in the other order, dash to stun them, then E, then Q. And then obviously if you throw in the ultimate when you're roaming, they'll all go together really nicely. The runes that I have picked for Pantheon will be Precision with Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Alacrity, and Coupe de Grace, with Domination on Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. And then for the extra runes, you'll be having 2 Adaptive Forces and 1 Armor. So he will have Adaptive Force going into attack damage and Armor going into, obviously, armor. And then the Precision and Domination will be for taking the turrets early in the game when you win your lane, and being able to dominate your enemy top laner. Definitely in the early game, he will be strong against tanks, not so much against ranged, but he will have the HP and armor advantage on ranged champions in the top lane, like Teemo. And against assassins like Irelia, he will again have that that HP up. In the mid game and late game, obviously with his ultimate, will be getting very strong with attack damage, armor, and HP. And you'll be making use of that Adaptive Force and the Conqueror runes with your stacks. So here's a recall again, and of course Aurelian Soul is following me again. So he has a very strong counter against Aatrox, since after the last update. Aatrox definitely got debuffed with his revive being taken away. So going against tanks like Aatrox, like Scion, like Darius and Garen, you'll be strong against them. You may have to lay off a little bit on Darius and Garen because of their greater movement speed. But like they're equal tanks, and Pantheon will definitely be in the meta in this patch and the next one. So matching up against any of them will be your go-to. There we go, there's the ultimate. Alright, so we're gonna be looking to close out this game. Gonna try and end on a high. Definitely, as you can see, we are getting our whole build down pat. We are 1v5ing.
Okay guys, so I think Shadow's given a pretty in-depth analysis of the champion, Pantheon, and looks like he's enjoyed playing him. Hope the tips help you guys in your game going forward. Would love bringing this video to you guys again. Look forward to doing some more skin videos and gameplay videos for you. But for me right now, it's over and out. Take care guys.
See you guys in the next one.
See you guys.